A 3 on its side is the vortex, and it also is the Aries beginning of the zodiac. The Nun, the 3, is the stabilized breath of God and is the path out of the spiral. So the answer to the riddle is that man is 4-footed in the morning, beginning of building this light body of man, and 2-footed during the dual witness chiral mirror, and 3-footed at the end where the cane of your spine and the central vortex are aligned inside of the true breath of God. Man, Mem Aleph Nun. 4, 2, 3. There's a second riddle. The second riddle is that there are 2 sisters. One gives birth to the other, and she, in turn, gives birth to the first. Who are they? Day and night, sun and moon, the 2 witnesses, the dual chiral mirrored Vesica Piscis, the 2 crowns of Egypt. The 2 crowns of Egypt are historically guarded by the feminine deities known as the 2 ladies, Wadjet, the northern cobra, and Nekbet, the southern vulture. And mechanically, these 2 sisters of the chiral mirror, the feminine biological vessel in the north and the feminine magnetic cycle in the south, represent the absolute thermodynamic requirements to catch, cross, and invert the electrical current. So the answer to the riddle of one gives birth to the other is that the second witness gives birth to the king's lost Lilith, because it is her ground that allows for his divine rebirth to take place. The female biological vessel who holds the physical container required to birth the awakened masculine spark is the ground that catches the tail end of the moon on September 6, 2017, providing the means for which his electrical spark can become a fully realized light body. She simultaneously experiences a sister event, which is a chiral inverted mirror to his Lilith event, which anchors the void by fully emptying the container, creating a massive energetic magnetic pull for the light body of man to be gestated. A vacuum demands to be filled. The firstborn finding his Lilith is the electric inhalation, and the Lilith vacuum anchored on the one side of this chiral mirror provides the exact architectural space for the awakened divine feminine on the other side. The king is reborn and receives his 1,335-day Daniel blessing. This initiates a 345-day Euclid Gap, after which his completed light body and his connected divine feminine other half, his lost Lilith, restored, gives birth and allows for the rebirth of the second witness. So the magnetic void of the unmanifest Lilith allows for the electric spark of the awakened Lilith to materialize. The Lilith of the second witness gives birth to the Lilith of the king, which then in turn gives rebirth to the second witness, completing the circuit of the light body of man. So the sisters are the dual witness chiral mirror of the Vesica Piscis of the light body of man. The northern vacuum creates the pressure to ignite the southern manifestation, while the southern vacuum creates the pressure to birth the northern manifestation. And this is how one gives birth to the other in the toroidal field itself. Third riddle is not of antiquity, but it is an astrological synthesis that seals the trinity of riddles and explains the mechanics of the breath within the dual witness chiral mirror. Aries brings forth the spiritual rebirth, which in turn brings forth the firstborn. Aries is the universal firstborn. It's the alpha fire. Because the toroidal field operates on a chiral mirror, the astronomy reflects this dual nature. In the north, Aries ignites the vernal equinox in March, and the sun resides in Aries during the Vesica Piscis in the north. And the second witness is an Aries sun, rebirthed in the fire of the north. In the south, the mirrored vernal equinox occurs in September, and Aries in that location and time of year commands the night sky during the Vesica Piscis, and the firstborn is conceived in the Magnetic Aries Zenith. So the firstborn's rebirth is the exact chiral ignition of the Aries Spark on the opposite side of the toroidal field. Day and night, mirror and witness. April 13th holds the electric sun in Aries Spark, while September 6th holds the Magnetic Mirrored Aries Zenith. Both are absolute coordinates of the spring rebirth, perfectly reflecting across the chiral equator to finalize the geometry of the light body of man.